Okay, now that we establish our type image, if player 361 shoves into us, we're gonna try to steal our blind. We're shoving into him because to capitalize on our image. See, there you go. He knows that because we kept showing our cards every time we go in, all in, we get to capitalize on our image. So that's very important. I know a lot of players argue not showing your cards, but you could argue showing their cards for a specific reason, like you want them to know. So player 557 is getting very short stacked. He made a huge deep stack mistake of trying to hit his flush. This has to be like some type of shoving with ace rag or something. For him to be shoving into 2 big stacks, it's a pretty bold move. Oh, he might get knocked out right here. No, or not. So as you can see, there's a lot of open shoving. And as you can see, we're having trouble with our blinds because we can't keep shoving into him. We want him to keep the image of us being a tight player, so when we do re-shove into him, he could fold, as he done 2 or 3 times with our garbage hands. This has got to be the longest final table ever, like getting to the final table, longest bubble. Okay, this is the hand we need, Big Slick. I mean, I have to be an idiot to fold that in this situation. So we're sitting on a pretty healthy stack right now. Okay, and then here's Ace Jack. Should we go for another steal? 7th place. We're definitely going to I think we should shove right here. Pick up that 25,000. And these players can only call if they have pocket pair, pretty much. We're pretty healthy right now. We're about 6th, 7th place. These players know that we are have a tight image, so we could capitalize on that. There's a spot where we want to consider calling. We're going to want his adrenaline to pump, so we are going to tank a little bit. Want him to know that we're considering calling. So we're currently 6th place out of 10, still waiting for one player to get knocked out. We're pretty much navigating our stack slowly to the final table, trying to avoid high variance situations. And there's a lot of open shoving going on right now. Yes, fucking call. Thank you. Okay, so we made it to the final table. Okay, all of our hard work has paid off, but not quite. So right now we have $20.42 locked in 9th place. We are 6th place right now, which is $62.09, which is not a bad investment for a $2 buy-in tournament. This is going to help us with our bankroll, and it's going to allow us to take more shots at the triple up and allow us to play more tournaments, micro stakes tournaments. So let's look at the table now. So the only player we have info on is player 361, which is a tight range. Man. Here we see the open limp. Could be a trap or it could be very weak. Looked like it was designed as a trap. Mid position. 629. Mid. Limp. Ace jack. Calls. Here, we're not gonna battle. We're just gonna give it away right now. There's nothing we could do much. We can't make much plays. If we do limp in, he could raise us because he has a stacked apply pressure. And there's not much we could do but fold, so that would just be wasting 16,000. So now that we locked in 8th place, we upped from $20.42 to $31.04. So we moved up one. Hopefully we can move up another one. Here with the mid raise, we're definitely not. So we want to slowly move up the pay ladder. I mean, we do have position on the chip leader. I think. Whoa. Oof. That was brutal. That was fucking brutal. I gotta watch that. 55 is king queen suited. Okay, he was in the big blind. Ace 5 suited. That was a huge fucking pot. Player 67 had no business getting into a huge pot with that, with the 5 on the board. I guess he was convinced that his 5s are good. Okay, we have round 2. Ooh, snap call. Fatality. Okay, we just moved up from 8th place to 7th. $31. Now we have $45.75 locked in. This looks like a profitable shove. But in order for it to work, it has to get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players for it to work. I think being the short stack that we are, we have no choice but to make a move. I mean, it is suited. The only thing that sucks is it has to get through that many players. I would assume that any ace rag or any ace suited will be calling. But it's nothing that we can do. We're getting too short stacked right now. Okay, and that was close. So that bought us a little time from the blinds. Oof, king. This right spot right here, king 9 suited. It's tempting to reshove into him, knowing that, but it would be really hard for him to fold, knowing that he is a chip there and he pretty much is calling us. So I think you can call me nitty if you want, but that's just, it's a really high variance spot. I know I'm gonna get called at least 60% of the time, but it looks like we did make the right fold. This is like a profitable shove right here, shove spot. And we do have ace blocker and it is suited, so there's not much that we can do because we are 7th place and we need to double up really soon. And a successful steal attempt. Here, even though we have a king as a blocker, it's too high variance, knowing that the 2 large stacks we'll be shoving into. So oh, we would have the fucking flush. Definitely folding under the gun mid raise. Like I said, under the gun mid raises are usually pretty strong range, so you kind of want to stay away from it. Damn, we would have had that straight. Okay, 6th place. As you can see, there is a shoving battle going on. I mean, there's not much we can do. Player 288 did not defend his small blind. I think he might be a tight player. Here, we want to tank for a little bit, make it look like we're going to consider calling. This is only designed so that way next hand he may think twice before going all in on us and shoving into us. is a strong range right here. Player 361 is a tight player. Wow. Player 55 did not defend his ball. Well, maybe he does know that player 361 is a tight player, so. Eight, 9 off. As you can see, we're just trying to find a right spot to steal a blind. At the same time, we're gonna want to make sure that it's an optimal hand and an optimal spot to steal a blind. Because if we steal the blind at an optimal spot, but our hand's not optimal, it could be a sticky situation if they do call us and we have a garbage hand. But we want to make sure that when we do go for our steals, we're kind of ahead of the range. We're definitely open shoving with queens. There's no point of open limping in. If I call this is under the gun +1. He is a really tight player. It may be difficult. If I do call, I'm in a difficult situation a post flop. So I think it's an easy shove. I mean, if he has ace king, king king, then we have to accept the fact that we just got cooled. I'm just fine with just taking the money in the middle. I do not want to play post flop. We don't have enough chips to make plays. Whoa, I thought I could have swore that I went all in. Okay. Well, that was close. Almost busted a sweat right there. Okay, so now from 7th, we went from $45.75, and we now locked in $62.09. And we are currently at 3rd place, so we're getting closer to the money. Here, it would make sense to do a blocker bet, but with 3 players in the pot, it doesn't look that appealing. Someone might have the 10, so we could throw in the blocker bet for the 10. If we get raised or shoved into, then we could argue folding. Okay, we could throw in another blocker bet because we don't want to get bluffed off our hand. Okay, that was good. We had the best hand. The reason why I betted 20,000 was because if he went all in, we could easily get away from the hand. But like I said again, if I would have checked it to him and he bet half pot or went all in on us, it would have been a difficult situation for us because we would have thought that he had the 10. So when we value bet, it looks like we have a 10 and we're trying to extract value, but in reality we had 5. So And we at this tournament for 6 hours. And at the same time too, I was playing like 7 or 8 hours earlier, and I was multi-tabling 8 tables. So I could just feel my mind just starting to give up on me. Okay, we moved up. We went from $62.09 locked in. Now we have $83.49 locked in. So we're just slowly climbing the ladder. Okay, pocket sevens. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's check 361, have any notes, still blinds. He is a tight player. I think we could maybe 75. I think if we make 125,000, I may have to work on my sizing. I think 4x, 25, 50, 500, 100,000. But I think 5x allows him not to peel with garbage hands. So he could only make this call with ace Broadway or strong pocket pairs. I mean, he is a tight player, so I have to make a move like that. There's just too many cards on the flop that he could represent. And we take it down. I think that was the right play to make anyways. Post flop, it would have been a little difficult because he's in position. So large 4 to 5 bets. I like him because it allows players. It makes it difficult for players to peel with garbage hands. So. Here, there'd be no point of mid-raising because it's 2 large stacks, so I'm not going to enter the pot. Okay, here we definitely could open this 50k. It is a suited ace, so okay. What do we have here? trying to think about this one. He has to be doing this with some type of heart in his hand for protection. Either he can't value bet because he knows that we mid-raise with an ace on the board, so it's definitely a scare card. I think he might have us out-kicked. He could have ace 10 or king, queen, or jack of hearts. He would try to hit that he does not want to play. He's just trying to stack us off of it. So I think we might be beat in this hand. Or he could have pocket sixes or ace queen. But he's a good enough player to do a play at us like that. So I think we could just let that one go. Okay, player 646 does not respect us. We are going to tank for another 5 seconds and fold. We want to make it look like we are considering calling, but no. Okay, we have a playable hand, King 9 suited. Let's see what this guy's limping in with. Player 629 has a strong limp range. This is too high variance. I'm not sure with his limping range. And player 646, I think he might get called here. Whoa. Oh, or not. Okay, we have a mid raise. This is usually a pretty strong range, 361. Mid raises under the gun, usually a really tight player. Oh, shit. That was a huge pot. Yep, as you can see, he had the flush before, so now we went from having $83.49 to $116.83 locked in right now. So we're climbing up very slowly. Okay, we have a playable hand. This is definitely a shove. This music is epic. As you can see, what we've been doing for this whole tournament was pretty much staying out of people's way and structuring situations to where they stay out of ours. And we've just been taking the blinds down, shoving ranges. Here we're definitely not going to defend. We are getting a good price, but I mean, we are second place and he is a chip leader in position towards us. It's not a good spot to defend. 8-6 suited may be a good hand to limp in with, but I'm just too concerned about him applying pressure. But his stack is getting larger, which we need to make a move. This is another good spot right here to limp in and shove. He has ace as a blocker. Okay. King 7 suited. Gosh, this has got to be the tightest fold I've ever made. Only reason I did that is because I'm comfortable with my spot. I am currently second place, so did not want to lose my position too fast. And the stack continues to grow. This is a really strong open the button. Haven't seen him open the button four-handed in a while. This looks like a design for value, so it's definitely, I don't think it's a good spot to peel. I mean, I can already tell player 361 is going to be a problem in the, well, he has been a problem, but we can't allow him to get more chips. Hopefully we get a strong hand enough to call player 646 when he shoves into us. He's been shoving into us the past 3-4 times. The next one, I think we're gonna tank a little bit to make it seem like we're gonna do a hero column. Whoa. Confrontation. Okay, wow, that was a double knockout. Holy shit. We went from $116.83 locked in all the way down to $209.15 locked in. Wow, we just jumped two payouts. So here we're definitely going to start open shoving into him. He's definitely getting he has way too many fucking chips. As you can see, he's just slowly fucking killing us. Fucking aces in his hand. Right here's it's not a good spot. Alright, we need to hurry up and choose a hand and go with it. We don't have enough room for... It's the only hand we could go with. I mean, it's suited. Fuck it. Jack kicker. Well, that's the tournament. I think, I mean, we did pretty good. I mean, out of 817 people, we got second place, $209.15 with a $2 buy-in. I think that we did good. I'm happy with my performance. It's just we couldn't do much. We couldn't do much towards heads up because he just had so much fucking chips on us, and I couldn't find an ace or king blocker to shove into him. And unfortunately, he had us out-kicked. But it is what it is. So currently our bankroll was at $20 yesterday. Today I built it up to $48.19, and we just won $209.15. So that brings our bankroll to $257.34. I think that's pretty good. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions about my plays, feel free to comment below. I'm open to constructive criticism, not just criticism. Any spots where you think I could have done better, or folds that you can argue against that I made. And I will be uploading another tournament tomorrow. And in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later.